Jai Gurudev. So, Mycroft Holmes is a master of strategic patience. He waits for the right moment to take action, which allows him to guide events without seemingly overtly involved. How can practices like Sudarshan Kriya, Guru Puja, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 help a leader cultivate strategic patience and timing in their decision making? Sudarshan Kriya, Guru Puja, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 are essential in helping leaders develop strategic patience and perfect timing in their actions. Sudarshan Kriya, by clearing mental clutter and reducing stress, creates a deep sense of inner stillness that allows leaders to think with clarity and discern the right moment for action. This mental tranquility helps them remain patient and avoid impulsive decisions. Guru Puja, a daily ritual of reverence and devotion, helps the leader remain attuned to divine guidance, fostering an internal state of equanimity that is key for making decisions with perfect timing rather than rushing into action due to external pressure. The practice also ensures that they stay connected to higher purpose, reinforcing their sense of patience and long term vision. Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2, with its emphasis on meditation and mindfulness, enhances the leader's ability to stay present and patient without getting distracted by the immediate challenges or pressures of leadership. This combination of practices allows a leader to operate with strategic patience, much like Mycroft, who always waits for the perfect time to act, ensuring his influence is profound and well timed. In your expertise, what role does the practice of Karyam play in enabling leaders to connect with their inner wisdom and spiritual power, much like Mycroft Holmes, who operates with a deep sense of inner knowing and intuitive wisdom? Karyam, the ritual of offering to the sacred fire, is a powerful tool for leaders to tap into their inner wisdom and spiritual power. This sacred practice purifies the mind, body, and spirit, clearing away emotional toxins and mental blockages. As leaders perform Karyam, they connect with the elemental energy of fire, which symbolizes transformation and spiritual illumination. This alignment enables them to experience deeper insight and intuitive clarity, much like Mycroft, whose ability to understand complex situations comes from an inner knowing that transcends a mere intellectual reasoning. Karyam also reinforces self discipline and focus, helping leaders maintain a clear sense of direction and purpose in their decisions. Over time, this practice cultivates an internal space where spiritual wisdom and practical intellect harmoniously coexist, empowering leaders to make decisions that are aligned with the greater good while trusting their inner guidance. Just like Mycroft, leaders who practice Karyam develop an innate sense of wisdom and intuition that guides their actions from deep spiritual place. Mycroft is known for his ability to operate with a clear sense of purpose and unwavering commitment to his mission, regardless of the external pressures. How can Shakti Kriya, Guru Puja, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 help a leader develop such clarity of purpose and commitment? Shakti Kriya, Guru Puja, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 are powerful practices that instill clarity of purpose and unwavering commitment in a leader's journey. Shakti Kriya, with its emphasis on energy and vitality, helps clear emotional and mental blockages, ensuring the leader remains focused on their true purpose by fostering mental clarity and emotional strength. It cultivates a strong sense of inner direction and resolve, making the leader less susceptible to distractions or external pressures. Guru Puja, through daily devotion, connects the leader to a source of divine wisdom and higher guidance, reinforcing their sense of purpose and commitment to a higher mission. It strengthens their inner resolve, allowing them to navigate challenges while staying true to their values and spiritual goals. Sayam sadhana of level 1 and level 2, which includes regular meditation and mindfulness, provides the leader with tools for self reflection and inner balance, helping them stay centered and grounded in their commitment to a long term vision. With these practices, leaders develop the mental discipline, spiritual grounding, and inner clarity necessary to stay committed to their mission, even in the face of adversity, much like Mycroft's focused and steady leadership. Mycroft Holmes is a master of discretion and rarely reveals his full power. How can practices like Samsayam Sadhana of level 1, level 2, Upanenam, and Guru Puja help leaders practice discretion in leadership and avoid unnecessary exposure while still making impactful decisions? Sayam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2, Upanenam, and Guru Puja are key to helping leaders cultivate discretion and humility in their roles, enabling them to lead effectively without the need for constant visibility. Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2 builds a strong foundation of inner peace and mental clarity, which allows the leaders to stay focused on their goals without needing to seek external recognition. This practice encourages self reflection and detachment from ego, helping leaders lead with quiet authority, much like Mycroft, who exerts great influence behind the scenes. Upanayana, a sacred initiation, reinforces spiritual discipline and a commitment to service, ensuring that the leader's actions are motivated by a higher purpose rather than a desire for personal fame or attention. This practice helps leaders maintain a low profile while performing their duties. Guru Puja, through its ritualistic nature, deepens the leaders' connection to their spiritual source, grounding them in humility and a sense of devotional service. This reduces the urge to seek external validation, allowing the leader to maintain discretion and exercise influence from a place of service rather than self promotion. These practices together allow leaders to lead with a quiet dignity, making a significant impact without drawing undue attention to their role. Mycroft Holmes is able to maintain a sense of detachment from the world while still being deeply involved in government affairs. How can practices like Sudarshan Kriya, Trikal Sandhya, and Shakti Kriya help leaders develop a similar ability to remain detached yet deeply engaged in their work? Sudarshan Kriya, Trikal Sandhya, and Shakti Kriya are transformative practices that help leaders cultivate detachment while staying fully engaged in their work. Sudarshan Kriya, with its calming and purifying effect on the mind and emotions, helps leaders experience inner peace and equanimity. This deep sense of calm allows them to remain detached from the ego while still performing their duties with excellence and focus. Trikal Sandhya, a sacred practice that connects leaders to the divine at the auspicious times of dawn, noon, and dusk, instills a sense of spiritual alignment and inner balance, reminding them that their work is part of a larger cosmic order. It helps them approach leadership with a sense of detachment while still being committed to the very well being of others. Shakti Kriya, by enhancing mental clarity and vitality, empowers leaders to perform their tasks with full engagement but without attachment to the results of outcomes. This combination of practices enables leaders to stay deeply involved in their work while maintaining a spiritual detachment, ensuring they act with wisdom and compassion, just like Mycroft Holmes, who remains unshaken by the complexities of his position while still influencing the course of events with great care and attention. Mycroft Holmes often uses his intellectual prowess and analytical skills to influence events behind the scenes. How can practices like Sanyam Sadhana of level 1, level 2, Shakti Kriya, and Gayatri Japa help leaders enhance their mental agility and strategic thinking in high stakes situations? Sanyam Sadhana of level 1, level 2, Shakti Kriya, and Gayatri Japa are highly effective in sharpening mental agility and enhancing strategic thinking. Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2 through its meditation and mindfulness practices allows a leader to access deeper focus, states of focus and mental clarity. This heightened awareness enables them to analyze complex situations, make quick decisions, and remain calm under pressure, just as Mycroft does in his leadership role. Shakti Kriya works on increasing the vital energy and mental alertness of the leader. This practice not only boosts cognitive function but also enhances their ability to process information quickly and make sound strategic decisions in high stakes scenario. Gayatri Japa, with its transformative energy and spiritual resonance, aligns the mind with a universal intelligence, sharpening the intuitive faculty and helping the leader see beyond the obvious. This spiritual clarity brings insight into complex problems, allowing them to make well informed choices. Together, these practices fortify a leader's intellectual capacity and strategic foresight, empowering them to navigate the complexities of high level decision making with precision and insight, much like Mycroft's intellectual influence. Mycroft Holmes is renowned for his ability to maintain his composure in stressful and high pressure environments. How do practices like Sudarshan Kriya, Agnikaram, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 help a leader stay composed and make decisions from a place of calm amidst chaos? Sudarshan Kriya, Agnigaram, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 are transformative tools that help leaders stay composed and make decisions from a place of inner peace amidst chaos. Sudarshan Kriya, with its rhythmic and powerful breathing techniques, helps to release stress and tension from the body and mind. This allows the leader to clear mental fog and re establish calmness and clarity even in the most chaotic situations. By practicing Sudarshan Kriya, leaders can center themselves, ensuring that they respond to pressure with intellectual clarity rather than emotional reaction, just as Mycroft does in his high stress political and governmental roles. Agni Karam, the ritual of fire offering, serves as a tool for purification, cleansing the leader's mind of anxiety, fears, and distractions. This ritualistic act of devotion connects the leader to a higher source of spiritual energy, strengthening their ability to remain steady and focused in turbulent times. Finally, Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2, through consistent meditation and mindfulness, enables a leader to develop an inner foundation of peace that helps them respond to challenges with mental stability. These practices together allow leaders to manage difficult situations with equanimity, ensuring they act with deliberation and wisdom, just as Mycroft's composed decision making shapes events behind the scenes. Mycroft Holmes's leadership often revolves around long term vision and strategic foresight, understanding the larger impact of his decisions. How can practices like Trikal Sandhya and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 and Gayatri Japa help leaders develop such long term vision and foresight? Trikal Sandhya and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 and Gayatri Japa are instrumental in cultivating long term vision and strategic foresight and leadership. Trikal Sandhya, performed at dawn, noon, and dusk, helps a leader align themselves with the cosmic rhythms of time, enabling them to see beyond the present moment and receive and perceive future possibilities. This connection to timeless wisdom encourages long term thinking and helps them navigate the ebb and flow of situations, just as Mycroft can anticipate and influence future outcomes through his strategic foresight. Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2, through consistent meditation and deepening self awareness, provides leaders with the mental clarity to think clearly and strategically, transcending immediate distractions and focusing on long term goals. Regular practice helps them maintain perspective on their overarching mission, much like Mycroft's ability to guide events in alignment with his long term vision. Gayatri Japa, with its deep spiritual significance and connection to divine intelligence, enhances the leaders' intuitive wisdom, sharpening their perception of future trends and helping them make decisions that serve a greater good. Together, these practices allow leaders to develop a long term vision rooted in both spiritual clarity and practical strategy, similar to Mycroft's forward thinking leadership approach. Mycroft Holmes has the ability to observe the world without judgment, maintaining an objective perspective even in emotionally charged situations. How can practices like Sudarshan Kriya, Shakti Kriya, and Guru Puja phase 1 phase 2 help a leader develop non judgmental awareness and approach situations with equanimity? Sudarshan Kriya, Shakti Kriya, and Guru Puja all foster non judgmental awareness and equanimity in leaders, helping them stay neutral and objective even in emotionally charged situations. Sudarshan Kriya, by harmonizing the body and mind, helps clear emotional and mental clutter, allowing leaders to experience mental stillness and clarity. This inner peace provides a foundation for non judgmental observation, enabling them to respond to situations without reacting based on emotional bias. Much like Mycroft's ability to observe complex situations with dispassion and clarity, Shakti Kriya, by increasing vital energy and mental clarity, enhances the leader's capacity to maintain equanimity. It strengthens their inner calm even when faced with external chaos or conflict, allowing them to perceive events objectively and make decisions from a place of balance. Guru Puja, with its spiritual and ritualistic practice, connects the leader to a source of divine wisdom, helping them remain humble, grounded, and detached from personal judgments or ego. These practices help cultivate non judgmental approach to leadership, ensuring that decisions are made from a place of wisdom, calmness, and clarity rather than being clouded by personal opinions or emotional responses. Mycroft Holmes is often seen as a master strategist operating behind the scenes to steer events in the right direction. How can Agni Karyam, Gayatri Japa, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 help leaders become more adept at strategic planning and executing decisions with precision? Agni Karam, Gayatri Japa, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 can enhance a leader's ability to engage in strategic planning and execute decisions with precision. Agni Karam, with its focus on the ritual of offering to the sacred fire, helps to purify the mind, body, and spirit, ensuring that the leader's decision making is clear, free from distractions, and aligned with their higher purpose. This clarity allows leaders to plan effectively and execute decisions with a deep sense of spiritual alignment. Gayatri Japa, as a mantra of divine wisdom, enhances the leader's mental clarity and intuitive guidance, helping them perceive the underlying patterns in complex situations. This spiritual practice sharpens the strategic foresight required to make decisions that are not only pragmatic but also aligned with long term objectives. Sanyam sadhana of level 1, level 2 through meditation and mindfulness helps the leaders remain centered and focused, ensuring that their mental clarity remains intact even in the midst of complex or high pressure situations. These practices work together to sharpen a leader's intuitive insight, mental clarity, and strategic planning, empowering them to act with precision and wisdom, just as Mycroft does with his subtle yet impactful leadership strategies. Through the continued integration of art of living practices such as Sudarshan Kriya, Agni Karyam, Shakti Kriya, and Guru Puja, leaders can develop the mental clarity, spiritual insight, and strategic foresight necessary for effective leadership. These tools enable them to lead with integrity, humility, and vision while staying detached from ego and focused on serving the greater good. Like Mycroft Holmes, leaders can influence the course of events with quiet strength, deep wisdom, and strategic clarity, ensuring that their decisions are both impactful and aligned with a higher purpose. Mycroft Holmes is known for his strategic silence and understanding when not to reveal his intention for or actions. How can practices like Trikal Sandhya, Sayam Sadhana of level 1, level 2, and Agni Kadam help a leader develop the ability to act with discretion and timing using silence as a powerful tool? Trikal Sandhya and Sayam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 and Agni Kadam are invaluable practices for leaders aiming to harness the power of discretion and timing, using silence as a strategic tool. Trikal Sandhya, practiced at the auspicious times of dawn, noon, and dusk, enables and establishes a deep connection to the cosmic rhythms of time, helping the leader understand the significance of right timing. This connection cultivates a natural sense of when to speak and when to remain silent, just as Wycroft uses strategic silence to allow events to unfold according to his plan. Sanyam sadhana of level 1, level 2 provides inner peace and clarity, allowing the leader to discern when their words or actions are necessary and when they should remain silent observers, helping them avoid unnecessary interference and letting things naturally evolve. Agnikaram, through its ritualistic purification process, helps clear mental clutter, allowing leaders to connect with a higher intelligence and act with discretion. These practices foster a space where the leader can listen deeply, assess situations objectively, and choose the best course of action with a clear sense of timing and profound silence, enabling them to act when it matters most and avoid unnecessary intervention. Mycroft Holmes is known for his profound ethical stance and commitment to what is morally right, even when it involves difficult decisions. How can practices like Gayatri Japa, Shakti Kriya, and Guru Puja Phase 1 and Phase 2 help a leader strengthen their ethical compass and make decisions that align with higher moral values? Gayatri Japa, Shakti Kriya, and Guru Puja play a vital role in helping leaders strengthen their ethical compass and align their decisions with higher moral values. Gayatri Japa, with its deep connection to the divine wisdom, enhances the leaders' clarity of thought and spiritual insight, helping them perceive the right course of action based on ethical principles rather than personal gain. This mantra fosters an inner sense of right and wrong, sharpening the leader's ability to make morally sound decisions that serve the greater good. Shakti Kriya, which works on increasing the mental clarity and vital energy of a leader, helps remove distractions that may cloud ethical judgment. The practice strengthens a leader's inner resolve, enabling them to make tough decisions without compromising on integrity. Guru Puja, through its ritual of devotion, helps the leader maintain a strong connection to the spiritual realm, reinforcing their commitment to higher values and selfless service. It reminds us, the leader, that to always act in alignment with their higher purpose and to serve the greater good. Together, these practices ensure that leaders make decisions that are ethically grounded, rooted in spiritual wisdom, and focused on long term welfare, much like Mycroft, who is driven by a sense of duty and moral responsibility. Mycroft Holmes is highly adept at understanding the political landscape and navigating the complexities of power. How can practices like Sanyam Sadhana of level 1, level 2, Upanayana, and Shakti Kriya help a leader enhance their ability to navigate complex social and political environments with wisdom and influence? Sanyam Sadhana of level 1, level 2, Upanayana, and Shakti Kriya are transformative practices that can significantly enhance a leader's ability to navigate complex social and political environments with wisdom and influence. Sanyam sadhana of level 1, level 2, which includes meditation and mindfulness, helps the leader develop clarity and mental stability, enabling them to see beyond the surface complexities of political situations. This practice sharpens their perception, allowing them to evaluate situations objectively and make decisions that have a lasting positive impact, just as Mycroft evaluates political matters with a keen eye for the broader picture. Opening a sacred initiation strengthens a leader's spiritual discipline and a sense of duty, reinforcing their moral clarity and providing a foundation of integrity. It teaches them to lead from a place of authenticity and service, which is crucial when dealing with the often murky world of politics. Shakti Kriya works on increasing mental sharpness and energy, empowering the leader to maintain their influence even in highly charged or unstable environments. It provides the stamina and clarity needed to effectively engage with the complex situations while remaining grounded in spiritual wisdom. Together, these practices empower leaders to move through political landscapes with wisdom, integrity, and the influence necessary to create lasting change. Just like Mycroft Holmes, who manages political affairs with insight and foresight, Mycroft Holmes often acts as the unseen force influencing events from behind the scenes. How can practices like Guru Puja, Agni Karyam, and Gayatri Japa help leaders operate effectively in quiet, unseen ways while still making a profound impact? Guru Puja, Agni Karyam, and Gayatri Japa can deeply support leaders who prefer to influence events from behind the scenes, operating with subtlety and quiet power. Guru Puja, as a ritual of devotion, strengthens the leader's connection to the divine and enhances their inner energy. This connection allows leaders to act with purpose and clarity without a need for external recognition. This practice aligns the leader's intentions with a higher spiritual source, enabling them to make powerful decisions without being visible or boastful, just like Mycroft's unseen influence on the government. Agni Karyam, through its focus on purification, allows a leader to maintain mental clarity and focus in any situation, helping them stay in the background. While subtly guiding events, the practice ensures that their actions are divinely guided and remain aligned with the greater good, even if not publicly acknowledged. Gayatri Japa, with its divine vibrational energy, enhances the leader's intuition and mental sharpness, helping them make strategic decisions without a need for public recognition. This powerful practice enables a leader to influence situations with precision and depth without seeking attention or credit. These combined practices support leaders in having a quiet yet profound impact, like Mycroft, whose influence remains unseen but is felt in powerful ways. Mycroft Holmes has a remarkable ability to manage complex systems, coordinating many moving parts and people. How can practices like Trikal Sandhya, Shakti Kriya, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1, level 2 help a leader build the mental resilience and organizational acumen to manage large and intricate projects? Trikal Sandhya, Shakti Kriya, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 are excellent tools for building the mental resilience and organizational acumen necessary for managing large, intricate projects. Trikal Sandhya, by connecting the leader with cosmic rhythms at three key moments of the day, instills a sense of timeless order and mental balance. This practice helps the leader gain clarity and perspective, ensuring that they can view complex projects as part of a larger, well organized structure. Just as Mycroft navigates the many moving parts of government, Shakti Kriya enhances mental alertness and physical stamina, providing the leader with the energy and clarity needed to stay focused on long term goals while managing day to day intricacies. This increased energy and resilience help leaders push through challenges without becoming overwhelmed. Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2 through consistent meditation helps strengthen the leader's ability to stay present and manage stress effectively. It sharpens their focus, enabling them to oversee large scale projects with attention to detail while maintaining the big picture vision necessary for success. By integrating these practices, leaders can develop the resilience, clarity, and organizational skills needed to manage and lead complex projects, much like Mycroft's ability to oversee and coordinate various aspects of the British government with precision and foresight. Through these profound practices offered by the art of living, such as Sudarshan Kriya, Guru Puja, Shakti Kriya, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2, leaders can deepen their intuitive wisdom, ethical clarity, and strategic foresight. These practices enable leaders to cultivate the mental resilience, organizational acumen, and spiritual grounding needed to navigate complex and high stakes situations while remaining detached and focused on their ultimate purpose. Like Mycroft Holmes, they can lead with quiet influence, guiding events from behind the scenes with integrity, wisdom, and strategic timing. ensuring their actions create lasting positive change without the need for overt recognition. Mycroft Holmes has the ability to anticipate the consequences of actions before they unfold, often acting proactively rather than reactively. How can practices like Trikal Sandhya, Gayatri Japa, and Shakti Kriya help leaders cultivate the foresight needed to make decisions that shape future outcomes? Trikal Sandhya, Gayatri Japa, and Shakti Kriya are potent tools for cultivating foresight in leaders, helping them anticipate the consequences of their actions. Trikal Sandhya, by aligning the leader with the natural rhythms of time, helps them tap into a deeper awareness of past, present, and future. The ritualistic practice at dawn, noon, and dusk creates a balance in the leader's consciousness, allowing them to see beyond immediate circumstances and anticipate the long term effects of their decisions. Much like Mycroft's ability to predict future political and social trends, this practice offers heightened intuition and strategic foresight. Gayatri Japa, with its powerful connection to divine wisdom, sharpens a leader's mental clarity and intuitive capabilities, allowing them to perceive subtle patterns and trends in their environment. Through regular chanting, the leader aligns themselves with universal intelligence, enabling them to foresee potential outcomes and make well informed decisions. Finally, Shakti Kriya enhances the leader's mental sharpness and energy levels, ensuring that they remain vibrantly alert to shifts in the environment. This increased clarity helps them perceive the long term impacts of their decisions with greater precision. When combined, these practices empower leaders to act proactively, shaping outcomes with wisdom and strategic foresight, just like Mycroft's ability to steer events before they fully unfold. Mycroft Holmes plays a crucial role in managing sensitive information, often maintaining confidentiality while subtly influencing outcomes. How can practices like Agni Karyam, Sudarshan Kriya, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 help a leader maintain confidentiality, integrity, and discretion when handling sensitive matters? Agni Karyam, Sudarshan Kriya, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 are powerful tools for helping leaders maintain confidentiality, integrity, and discretion in sensitive matters. Agni Karyam, the fire ritual, creates a sacred space for purification where the leader can release any tendencies towards ego driven motives or impulsiveness. This purification ensures that the leader operates from a place of clarity and integrity, keeping sensitive information protected while acting in alignment with higher principles. So, Darshan Kriya works to clear mental and emotional clutter, bringing the leader into a state of calm awareness. The practice enhances the leader's ability to stay centered even in the face of external pressures, ensuring that they make decisions rooted in discretion and wisdom. Sanyam sadhana of level 1, level 2 through regular meditation and mindfulness strengthens the leader's ability to focus and avoid distractions, especially when handling critical information. This mental sharpness allows a leader to protect sensitive matters with the utmost integrity and discretion, like Mycroft, who often manages delicate information with subtlety. These practices enable leaders to maintain confidentiality and integrity while navigating sensitive issues with poise and wisdom. Mycroft Holmes is a master of influence operating behind the scenes while subtly shaping opinions and decisions. How can Guru Puja and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 and Shakti Kriya help a leader develop the subtle art of influence without seeking public attention? Guru Puja and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 and Shakti Kriya are transformative practices that help leaders master the subtle art of influence while remaining out of the public eye. Guru Puja, as a devotional practice, helps connect the leader to higher spiritual wisdom and divine guidance, strengthening their ability to act without ego and influence events from behind the scenes. This practice helps the leader remain grounded and focused on their higher purpose, ensuring that their influence is aligned with the greater good rather than personal gain. Much like Mycroft's role in shaping events without overt recognition, Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2 with its meditation and mindfulness practices helps the leader develop a deep sense of inner peace and clarity. This calm allows him to influence situations subtly using wisdom and intuition rather than force, making an impact without drawing attention to themselves. Shakti Kriya, with its ability to enhance mental clarity and vital energy, sharpens the leader's intuition, allowing them to understand the underlying currents of any situation. This spiritual energy empowers them to guide others with subtlety, influencing outcomes without showing their hand. These combined practices equip leaders to become quiet influencers, wielding power with integrity and insight, just as Mycroft does through his unseen yet impactful influence. Mycroft Holmes is often seen as an unshakable authority in the British government, a figure who commands respect without ever needing to assert his dominance. How can practices like Shakti Kriya, Sudarshan Kriya, and Gayatri Japa help a leader cultivate inner strength and authority without force or intimidation? Shakti Kriya, Sudarshan Kriya, and Gayatri Japa are essential in cultivating inner strength and authority without the need for force or intimidation. Shakti Kriya, by enhancing vital energy and mental clarity, helps leaders develop an inner sense of power that is rooted in spiritual wisdom and self awareness. This inner strength allows him to lead with quiet authority, much like Mycroft, who commands respect due to his deep knowledge and calm confidence. Sudarshan Kriya, with its focus on breathing and energy management, brings the leader into a state of mental and emotional balance, allowing them to exude authority that comes from inner peace rather than external aggression. This practice helps the leader maintain composure in all situations, inspiring respect through the clarity and presence. Gayatri Japa, with its connection to divine intelligence, brings a spiritual radiance to the leader, allowing them to influence others with humility and wisdom rather than domination. The leader who practices this can embody an authority that is both gentle and respected, a quiet strength that commands attention without a need for coercion. These practices ensure that the leader leads with authenticity, strength, and spiritual alignment, just as Mycroft does with his unquestionable authority. Mycroft Holmes is often the one who arranges the pieces on the chessboard, managing complex systems and networks of people. How can practices like Trikal Sandhya, Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2, and Shakti Kriya help a leader to orchestrate complex systems and align various forces towards a single goal? Trikal Sandhya and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 and Shakti Kriya are highly effective in helping leaders orchestrate complex systems and align various forces toward a common goal. Trikal Sandhya, by connecting the leader to the universal rhythms of time, provides them with a sense of cosmic timing. This practice gives the leader the ability to strategically align actions and people with a greater purpose, much like Mycroft's role in managing various forces in the British government. Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2 through consistent meditation and mindfulness helps leaders develop the clarity and mental sharpness necessary to see the big picture while also managing the intricate details. This clarity enables them to make decisions that harmonize multiple elements of a complex system, ensuring they are all moving in the same direction. Shakti Kriya, which enhances mental resilience and energy, empowers leaders to maintain focus and navigate the challenges that arise in managing large projects or systems. This practice supports them in staying centered and purpose driven, even when juggling multiple moving parts. Together, these practices help leaders become adept at strategic alignment, guiding complex systems and networks towards successful outcomes with wisdom, clarity, and efficiency, much like Mycroft Holmes orchestrates a grand web of influence and decisions. The art of living practice such as Sudarshan Kriya, Shakti Kriya, and Guru Puja, Trikal Sandhya, Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2, and Gayatri Japa provide leaders with the tools to cultivate spiritual wisdom, mental clarity, and strategic insight. These practices empower leaders to influence complex situations with quiet authority, make decisions based on higher principles, and navigate the intricacies of leadership with calmness and precision. Much like Mycroft Holmes, who commands respect and authority through wisdom rather than force, these tools allow leaders to shape their environment with integrity, foresight, and a deep sense of purpose. Mycroft Holmes is often seen as a master strategist, able to predict and guide complex situations from a distance. How can practices like Sudarshan Kriya, Guru Puja, and Agni Karyam help leaders enhance their strategic vision and ability to foresee potential outcomes? Yes, Sudarshan Kriya, Guru Puja, and Agni Karyam can directly enhance a leader's strategic vision and their ability to foresee potential outcomes. Sudarshan Kriya, through its powerful breath work and energy cleansing, clears mental and emotional blockages, leading to a calm, focused mind. This clarity allows a leader to observe situations from a broader perspective and anticipate outcomes with precision, much like Mycroft's ability to predict the consequences of political moves or social dynamics. By practicing Sudarshan Kriya, a leader becomes more attuned to the energetic currents of situations and can sense shifts before they become apparent. Guru Puja acts as a form of devotion and purification, connecting the leader to divine wisdom, ensuring that their strategies align with higher purpose driven goals. This practice cultivates a sense of humility and spiritual discernment, enabling the leader to make decisions based on a deeper understanding of the forces at play. Agni Karam, through its focus on purification via fire rituals, enhances mental resilience and intuition, strengthening the leader's ability to make decisions that are aligned with the highest good. These practices allow leaders to engage in strategic planning that is rooted in wisdom, leading to successfully unforeseen foreseen outcomes in both complex and dynamic situations. Mycroft Holmes is known for his remarkable ability to balance multiple priorities, overseeing various governmental functions simultaneously. How can Shakti Kriya and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1, level 2, and 3 Khalsan they help leaders develop the capacity for multitasking and the mental equilibrium needed to manage diverse responsibilities? Shakti Kriya and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 and 3 Khalsan they are effective tools for developing the capacity to multitask and maintain mental equilibrium while managing diverse responsibilities. Shakti Kriya, with its focus on enhancing energy and mental clarity, equips leaders with the stamina and connection and concentration needed to manage multiple tasks without feeling overwhelmed. This practice enhances their ability to juggle responsibilities while maintaining focus on the bigger picture. It also helps in managing energy levels, preventing burnout from the constant demands of leadership. Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2 through meditation encourages mindfulness and the ability to stay present in the moment. Even when juggling various priorities, it helps leaders prioritize tasks with the clarity and reduce mental clutter, ensuring that their decisions are focused and strategic without being affected by stress or distractions. Recalls and they are practiced at the significant times of dawn, noon, and dusk aligns the leader with the rhythms of the universe, bringing a sense of mental and emotional balance. This practice provides a foundation for leaders to manage the demands of various tasks by ensuring that they remain calm and centered while working through their responsibilities. These tools help leaders build the resilience and clarity necessary to effectively balance multiple priorities, just as Mycroft efficiently manages the governmental machinery with focused determination. Mycroft Holmes has an exceptional ability to maintain clarity and composure even in moments of crisis. How can practices like Sudarshan Kriya, Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2, and Agni Karam support leaders in staying calm and centered during high pressure situations? Yes, Sudarshan Kriya and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 and Agni Karam are three practices that help leaders stay calm and centered in high pressure situations. Sudarshan Kriya works by balancing the body and mind through deep rhythmic breathing. This practice not only reduces stress but also enhances emotional stability, helping the leader remain composed during times of crisis. By clearing mental and emotional blockages, the Sudarshan Kriya enables the leader to make clear, level headed decisions even when under pressure. Much like Mycroft's ability to manage high stakes situations with calm efficiency, Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2 through regular meditation strengthens the leader's mental clarity and focus. It creates an inner environment of peace which remains unaffected by external chaos, providing the leader with the ability to think strategically and respond rationally in urgent moments. Agni Karam, with its emphasis on purification through fire rituals, brings clarity and spiritual strength, helping the leader remain grounded and aligned with the higher principles during crisis. It helps them manage stress and emotional turbulence by reinforcing their mental resilience. These combined practices ensure that leaders like Mycroft maintain their inner balance, making decisions rooted in clarity and rational thought during high pressure circumstances. Jai Gurudev.